Hello everyone, I am Bogdan, and this is what you need to know about the BMW part numbers. At the first look, they might seem very complicated. The labels that you're going to see on the parts might be full of numbers and you will not know which of them you should be looking at, which of them is important for you. Because I've been in exactly the same situation, I've done a little bit of research. And this is the information that helped me, and I think that this will be the information that will help you too. So a BMW part number is made out of 11 digits. The first two represent the main group, the second two represent the subgroup, and after that you will have a 7-digit unique identifier for each part. At this point in time, you could order the part with only that 7-digit number, but it's very useful and very important for you to use the 11-digit number. This also helps you in finding all sorts of technical information, because the same structure and the same main groups and subgroups is valid for the BMW TIS, Technical Information System. We could talk about the numbers for hours upon hours, but the easiest way for you to understand the way that BMW uses this part numbering system is to take a look at some labels and try to identify the part number based on those labels. I prepare some examples on the computer, and we're going to take a look and see how it goes. Now that you survived the intro, we are at the computer and we are looking at our first label. For me to make your life easier, the first 5 or 6 examples have already the numbers highlighted. So the green highlighted part is the full 11-digit BMW part number, out of which highlighted in the A area we have 16, which is for fuel supply, the main group. The subgroup will be 19. The 7-digit number is 7489774. And on top of this information, and I try to keep it simple in the intro, not to give you too much information, on many parts we will also see a revision number or an index number, this thing that we have highlighted in the D area. With this information you can take the number, check it in the real OEM part catalog. But the first examples, I've noticed that many of the parts after 2014, they don't really match one with each other. So on the first page I have some examples that don't match, or we cannot find them on real OEM, but this is the BMW part number. We continue with something easier. This should be a glow plug control module or something. Like I was telling you guys, at your first or when you first look at the parts number, you might be overwhelmed with the amount of numbers and IDs, and you will not know which one is which. Try to find the 11-digit structure, or at least 7 digits and an index. For this part number, or for this part, on the top part we have the Bosch identification numbers. You will see that the Bosch numbers usually have the same structure, followed by something from BMW. We have the logo here. This first number doesn't really fit the description. It's not 10, it's not 7, it doesn't have the structure. I'm tempted of saying that 170602 is the manufacturing date. So 2017, 06 and 2 is the day. The number that we are interested in 7 digits, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. The first part, A and B, the main group, subgroup, and the revision. So this is the part number. I already checked and I know the result. If we search for this part number, don't forget about real OEM as a resource. We search for the complete part number, we get a result. We could also search for it. So we search here. We could also search with the short number. So take a look here. And we're getting the same answer. So preheating control unit. We get the full number. I was telling you guys about main group and subgroup. Let's see here. This is new test. I already selected the car, but the thing that I was telling you guys, the main group, and look at the information. This is 12. The information regarding that part will be in the subgroup number 12, or it will be in the group 12, and the subgroup will be 21. 12, 21, preheating relay. We know the complete part number, we know where to search for the information regarding that system or regarding that part number. What else do we have here? This is another example. So this will be example number 3. This is a media unit. It's from a later car, by the looks of it, 2019, week 21, 2019. You will identify, or you will see, a different structure for the number. We have the main group, subgroup. We need to search for a 7-digit number. And also keep in mind the revision. Out of all of this label, the more you're going to look at labels, the more you will get familiarized. You'll get more familiar with them. Out of all of this label, the information that we need is this part and the 7-digit identifier. This one, because it's a later part, we cannot find it on real OEM, so I'm not going to bother with it. What do we have? The example number 4. Example number 4 is an instrument cluster, is what they call a combi. Because I have a Volkswagen Audi background, I call it an instrument cluster. This is a Bosch unit. Again, Bosch logo, the Bosch number, and also on many of the Bosch units they will write the date when it was built, and they will use year, month, day. So this is a 2016 unit, February 2022 the day. Don't think that this is the part number. The more you look at the labels, the more you're going to recognize the structure. So we have those main group, subgroup, 7-digit number, revision number. And the full number is this one. This one, again, for some reason, some parts I cannot find on real OEM, but this is the Audi number. If you search for something that is 2012, 2013, you identify a similar structure when you search for either the 7-digit number or for the full 11-digit number. You will get a result on real OEM. Example number 5. Yeah, this one is it's a good one. This one is DDE, as BMW calls it, a digital diesel electronics. The normal human beings will call it a ECU, either electronic control unit or engine control unit. More specifically, this one is an engine control unit. The strange part about this part, or this type of part will only have the 7-digit identifier. On the DDE electronic units, I've not seen for them to use the other numbers. Again, we have the Bosch number, we have the manufacturing date, and for the BMW side, this is all that we get. If we take the 85, this part, we copy it and we search for it on real OEM, we are getting basic DDE control unit, and also it fills in the first part, so 13 and 61. 13 and 61, fuel injection, and 61 the subgroup. Let's check, for example, in the here in the TIS, in the technical information system, 16 fuel supply, and 61, do we have it? No, we don't have it. So this one is a little bit harder to find as information, but roughly we are in that area. 1361, no, don't have it here. It should be somewhere. Let's go back to our examples, and I really chose some crazy, difficult to read examples. This one will be example number 6. Yeah, it is an instrument cluster, a combi, but it's a combi from a 2019 car. It's a G30, G40. Again, we scan the label and you start searching for anything that is 7 digits, and next to it should have like 4 digits starting of the number and maybe a revision number, and the winner for that format will be this number. So the full number is 621098788295. Strangely enough, although I was telling you guys that anything after 2014 you cannot find it on real OEM, this part you can find. To my mistake now. At a certain point I searched for a part and I could find it. It's not this one. I've found one, but I don't know which one I found. I found at a certain point. And I'm tempted of saying that it's either 6210, this part, or maybe this second one, but I would go with this one to keep in line with the format with the revision. Here we have a write-up of the main groups. Also, I will leave in the article the links to the websites that I'm usually using for a reference. Now, to give an example of how you can search with older parts, the parts that for sure you're gonna find on real OEM, we have these ones. We have ICM, which should be, in BMW words, integrated chassis management unit. Let's see, this one is 6799659. Let's search for it with the short number 6799659. Yep, so this one, we found it. On real OEM, they will also show you which units can replace this unit, and also a rough estimate of the time period in which they were fitted. So this one, and I should have given you the chance to take a look at the label, but we look at the numbers, ICM, QL, ES, that cannot be what we need. We might be tempted of saying that 30, 10, 30 maybe the group and 10 the subgroup, But if we look on real OEM, it's 34 and 52. So the main part, we look at a 7-digit number followed by a revision. And also you're gonna notice that many times BMW will use this format, so 1 digit followed by 3 digits followed by 3 digits, and after that the revision. We will also try now, these examples were prepared and were checked. We are looking now at the label for Harman Kardon BMW speaker. We go with the same idea. The full BMW number is a 11-digit number, followed by a revision or an index. First 2 digits will describe the main group and the subgroup. After that, a 7-digit unique number. We look here. What do you think? Which one is the correct number? If you haven't decided yet, it's quite in front of you, 9169693, and let's search for it. 9169. Let's see how good my memory is. So 9169693, and we get the result here on real OEM. Also other part numbers for it. Let's look also at the Twitter. So this one keeps the same format. In this case, the part number should be 9184794. And the thing that I have been telling you guys, the format in which digit, 3 digits, 3 digits for the main 7-digit number. Let's try this one. So we have 9184794, if I remember correctly. And real OEM finds this one too. Try to play around with this information, get some examples from eBay, check them over at real OEM, and see how you can use this information. I hope that this video helps. If I forgot anything, or if you have ideas for future videos, please let me know in the comments below, and I shall be seeing you in the next video.